I understand the Germans, no, they have problem too, no, but the problem in Greece, in Portugal, and in other countries is much higher. And something that in German people I think don't understand, especially the young people, is we had the debt, but you had the bonds.
All right, Jung Naiv, we're in Spain, we're in Madrid, beautiful Madrid, and who's my guest now?
Thanks. Nice to meet you.
Who are you?
I'm José Carlos Diez. I'm a teacher in the university, and I try to explain the Spanish economy.
Oh. Well, I mean, we don't have much time, but I want to talk about the youth unemployment. How's the youth doing in Spain?
Well, the problem was in 2007 and especially in 2010, the enter and the door to the labor market in Spain for the young people is closed. So it's difficult to absorb, and all the people that are finished their studies, they go directly to the unemployment. So they have two choice: to go to the unemployment or to go abroad to other country.
Why can't they get jobs here?
Because there is no jobs. There are very small market for a lot of people. So they are not the responsible of the bubble and the crisis, but they are being the more effective.
How high is the unemployment rate for the young people?
Now it's close to 50%, but that was higher. No? The problem is the population is going abroad. You add in the population that go abroad in the last 2 years, probably the youth unemployment rate in Spain was close to 65%.
Wow,
it's not bad, no?
Well, in Germany we have like 5 or 6%. How do you know why that is? That in Germany young people are almost not unemployed, but in Spain they are?
Well, and there is no problem of salaries. The young people that are getting a job, they get salary very low, even lower than your mini jobs. So there is no a problem of price. There is not a problem of salaries. There is bigger problem in Spain. Of course, there was a real estate bubble in Spain, but there was a real estate bubble too in Florida. And now Florida have a 6% of unemployment rate. So something is not working in the euro area, something is not working in the ECB, and something is not working because in Germany you create 2 million jobs in the last 3 years with austerity in the other countries, and in the other countries we destroyed 3 million people. So the average is not very good for the area.
So austerity was harmful in Spain?
Well, was not the only case for explaining the situation, but the austerity provoked an outflows of the international investor, provoked a credit crunch, provoked a banking crisis, and complicate a lot the exit of the crisis. A difference of the Florida, and the problem is there was a big problem of excess of savings in Germany in the last decades and excess of debt in the other countries. So the money and the savings now balkanize and go back to Germans. So there is excess of credit in Germans, a very low interest rate for your companies at 2 or 3%, and very squeeze of credit in the other countries, and the interest rate here are 12 or 10%. So the difference is you are more competitive with very low interest rate than our companies, and our companies has to destroy people and jobs.
So you're saying the money is going back to Germany, and the young Spanish people are following it?
Well, of course, you have a big problem of unemployment here, and you have a very low rate of unemployment in Germany. That was the other case in 2010, in 2002 and 2003. Young people in Germany don't have opportunities and go abroad, and now is the other flow.
Yeah. So, I mean, you said there was unemployment of 75% of young people.
65.
So now there's a little lower. What happened? Is everything going back to normal?
Well, they live at home like Jesus Christ, They live at home with parents like Jesus Christ, Up to 30 years, That is the.
Don't they want to move out?
No, they want to move out. They want to have a home. They want to be independent from their parents. They want to have a standard living and a ciclo, like the other people. But there is no jobs. So it's difficult to have a future without jobs.
But what kind of jobs are there? I mean, there must be some kind of jobs for young people. What kind of jobs do they get?
Well, there are some kind of jobs for university students and people with a high standard of education. There is a big problem with the young people without education and skills, no? Because there are a big offer and there are very few jobs to have, no? So that is the big problem, no? For the university people, the rate probably is high, but it's close to 20%. No, so the problem is that the young people that have problem in the studies, they don't finish the studies. That is the big problem, and the other one is that they don't have university studies.
I learned that back in the real estate bubble, the young people were working for building stuff and all that.
That was a big problem.
Is that gone?
Yeah, that was a big problem. Not all the problem, but of course a lot of young people leave the studies to go to work to the bubble and to the construction, and the salaries were high. So the cost of opportunity to go to the school and to study was very high. So now there is a big problem. There is a program, the European. We don't have capacity with our public debt to do a stimulus to try to skill this kind of people. So we try to get funds from the European Union. There is a program that was approved in the last year, but we don't know more. Probably they approved the program, but the money is not here.
Yeah.
So, and the program was very small money, so it's insufficient. Now there is a politician, a German politician, that is Schulz, that tried to increase the program.
Martin Schulz.
Yeah, Martin Schulz, that trying to increase the program, but they had to win the election.
Right.
If not, it's difficult.
So I mean, money and funds are one thing, and short-term solutions are other things. But what needs to happen? What maybe does the Spanish economy needs to change so that the young Spanish people can find jobs? Does there need to be a fundamental change?
As the Beatles say, all we need is growth. We need to grow.
That's the neoliberal agenda. Growth.
What we had to do for growth? We have difficult to get income and to get consumption inside because there is no jobs and there is no rent. So you had to go forward for income abroad, but there is no income abroad.
Right.
There is no consumption in Europe. There is no consumption in Germany. There is no demand abroad, and our currency is very high. The euro is close to 1.40, and it's difficult for us, for instance, go to Latin America, to Russia, and to other countries to try to compete there. So the first thing is to depreciate the euro and to do the salaries in Spain and in Germany cheaper. And try to get more demand abroad. That is what is trying in France, pressing to the ECB, but it's difficult to solve in the short term. And the other one, if you are doing austerity inside, you need some kind of a stimulus from abroad, like in Florida. So you had to combine. In Florida, they get money from the unemployment insurance from the Washington. They get money from the banks, and the banking union in United States. We don't have everything, and
I mean, we're not the United States. We're not the United States of Europe.
Yeah, but we have the same currency. If we are out of the currency, we can depreciate the currency, and we grow very fast,
right?
Like in the past,
Right.
So were the Germans the first, and they don't want the competition of the currencies, especially with Italians,
Right.
That is very close. So
Right.
if we cannot compete with the currency, we need to compensate the problem without the currency. If not, the question there is no solve.
We went to Greece, and in Greece they said like one solution would be if in Germany they would start importing more. I mean, we are very good at exporting. Maybe Germany would buy more things from other European countries, like Spain, like Greece. Would that be a problem?
No, I think Greece is in a very bad situation of Spain. Greece has a problem
Even
of
worse.
Yeah, much worse. Especially the young people and the labor market. Greece has the problem of the high debt. higher than in Spain, and they have a problem of competitiveness. No, their exports is 20% than they were in the 2007. Mm-hmm. In Spain, the exports are higher even and grow more than in Germany. So we don't have a problem of competitiveness. Oh. We have a problem only of debt, and we have a problem of credit crunch. And if you solve the credit crunch and the debt problem, that is a euro area problem, is not only a Spanish problem, no? And the money is starting to circulate again. I don't have any doubt that Spain will grow again, no? And we will solve the youth unemployment. Of course, we will need a lot of time, no? But there is solution. There is not a calamity of kind of divinity problem, no?
Right. How much time? Like how long it's going to take? A couple more weeks, months, years?
In 1993, we have a very high unemployment rate. I was in the university and I suffered directly, and we spent a lot of years. No? This crisis is even worse than in the 19. But I don't care the time. No, my problem is I don't see the solution. There is no a plan in Europe to solve the debt crisis. So it's difficult to grow if you don't solve your problem.
So what could we tell Merkel and Schäuble that what would need to happen?
Well, I don't know Merkel. The plan has to be European. No? Of course, we are in an area that there are 300 million people, and this is a democracy. So you have to vote in Europe, no, directly the solution for all the 300 million people. If we only do the plan, no, for 80 million people in Germany, but we have a problem. No, of course, I understand the Germans. No, they have problem too. No, but the problem in Greece, in Portugal, and in other countries is much higher, and something that in German people I think don't understand, especially the young people, is we have the debt, but you have the bonds. Your pension funds buy the bonds. Right. So I think it's better to have a solution coordinated. No, if we have problem, I think the solution will be worse for everyone. No, I prefer to have a solution coordinated.
And one last question. Like I remember before the crisis, Spain had a comparatively low debt percentage than even Germany. Why is Spain a debt problem and Germany is not?
But the public debt, no? The private debt was very high problem, higher than in Germany. No? So the problem now, we are socializing the private debt or especially the banks and the promoters and the real estate promoters to the public debt. Yes. No? So if we don't stop this, no, and we socialize, no, with very kind try to have a solution, because we are protecting the Germans investor and the bonders, no, the bondholders. So
you're welcome. I guess.
We are in the solution, no, but that is how many time can sustain a democracy an employment rate of 25%. You have an experience in the 30s, no, and that was not very nice, no. I try that there is intelligence life in Europe and in Germany, no, and try to don't repeat the history. No?
Thank you very much.
That was a pleasure.